Okay, so let's take a look at what we can do on the backend with Node.js now. So I'm gonna, go into this Node.js folder, cd Node.js, and then I'm gonna do npm install Axios. So if you're making a proper project, which I mean, uh, like you're making a express project and you want to add Axios to that, you should do like npm init have a package.json and install. I'm just doing it on the fly right now because I just want to check it out right now. I'm not making an npm init and all of that stuff. It'll just simply add Axios into node modules, right? um, so yeah, that's been added. Axios does not have a lot of dependencies. It has debug, follow, redirects, buffer, and ms. Very simple few dependencies. Let's just create a file, say, you know, tryjson.js, something like this, whatever you can name it, anything. I will, of course, require the module const Axios equal to require Axios, and sorry, yeah, and then we're gonna do Axios dot get, and we're gonna make a request to json placeholder dot tiffycode.com slash, let's say I'm gonna make a request to to-dos, right? And again, this is gonna be a promise, so then I will get a response, and we'll do something about the response, and if it's error, then I'll simply let it go into console.error, right? If you get a response, what I'm gonna do is for to do for let to do of response.data. Now if I make a request to this thing, the data that I get is basically objects, to do objects like this, as we have seen. Each object has user id, title, and completed. Okay, so right, console dot log, and we can do to do dot title. I think it's title, yeah, to do dot title, right? So if I print this stuff, I'm going to run this file tryjson node tryjson.js, and so yeah, so as you see, it took some time to make this request because of course I'm on a hotel Wi-Fi right now. It takes a bit of time to make this request anyway, but as you can see, it was making that request and it waited for the request to happen, and then it printed all of these things. We can do something like this as well, like and first thing, let's see, to do dot done. If it is done, then I'm gonna print this done symbol, and otherwise I'm gonna print the cross symbol, then plus the title like this. Okay, so let's try it out this way, how it looks like. No practice, as you can see, yeah. So oh, oh sorry, the field is completed, not done. It's my mistake. Completed plus so I have to add like I think a tab plus this thing, so it will give a bit of space between the items. It's quite, as you can see, yeah. So put this into brackets because okay, I want to print this plus the rest of the stuff. Yeah. Yeah, so the to-dos which are done are shown up like this, which are not done shows up like this, so I can make like print this stuff into my console. Now if you are on Windows, maybe emojis will not work for you. You can do something like V and X, something like this, if you want, see the same thing here, whatever. I mean, on Mac and Linux and some operating systems, emojis work directly in your terminal. If they do work, you can try it out like this. So you can basically use Axios the basically same way. Only thing is how to import Axios. You do const Axios, you got to require Axios in Node.js, and when you're in a browser, you fetch this script src axios min.js and start using it like this. So pretty much the same syntax. You do axios.get, make a request to a particular URL, get the data, it's in response. Response.data is whatever you have fetched and you print it out there. Okay, it may not necessarily be the JSON data necessarily. So if I like make another page, let me just make another page here, dl google.com, something like this. Okay, so if I dl google.js, my bad. Yeah, so if I just print console.log response.data and I make a request to google.com instead, right? google.com. Let's try this dl google file. So as you can see, it gets this stuff. It's all this HTML stuff it has fetched for me. So what is this doc type HTML items code? What is this basically? This is basically the page source of Google. If I go to google.com, right click and do view page source, what I get here, this is exactly what has been downloaded there. As you can see, doc type HTML item scope, HTTP schema, well, same stuff as you can see here. So the data need not necessarily be JSON. It could be any kind of data that has been fetched. You can use Axios even to download images or stuff like that if you want to, and then write it with FS and write it into your file system. So that's basically how to use Axios to make requests, and you can do that both in backend as well as on the frontend. Okay, so hope that helps you.